In 2001, the world was graced with the second installment of the Super Smash Bros. Series. Upon booting up the game, you were treated with a fantastic video showcasing a multitude of fighters that would be playable in the game. Heroes like Link, sidekicks like Yoshi, oddballs like the Ice Climbers, and villains like Bowser, all presented in this amazing opening cinematic. However, one character stood out compared to the overwhelming amount of playable characters. This was Ridley. See, Ridley in the Super Smash Bros. Melee trailer was presented in ways that suggested he may be a fighter, which is why it was disappointing to find that not only was Ridley not playable, but a trophy at best. This is where our story begins. Fast forward a couple of years, Brawl gets announced. People are expecting fan favorites and they deliver. Iconic characters like Wario and Meta Knight, obscure newcomers like Pit and Lucas, and some of the most requested characters in history, like Sonic and Snake. With such an all-star cast, surely people can be satisfied, right? Except the question came back up again. Where is Ridley? With no cuts between Smash 64 and Smash Melee, Ridley became one of the most requested characters for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Fans were devastated, angered, and asking why this character but not Ridley. Ridley's army only grew from that point on, and like anything popular, arguments against Ridley started to rise. Non-believers saying that Ridley couldn't get into Smash due to his size. Counter-arguments arose, saying how Bowser's size was shrunk and how Olimar was supersized. Memes overtook the community, until finally, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS was announced. The community got together on who should be in the game. Icon after icon getting added, including some of the most requested characters since Melee. Little Mac evolved from an assist trophy to a regular character. Hope was at an all-time high. Everything was quiet for a while. Then it struck. The Shadow. The Shadow that would bring hundreds, no, thousands of videos and posts, all about everyone's favorite grape-flavored space dragon. Ridley was going to be a stage hazard, plain and simple. Others disagreed. Time moved on. The deconfirmation settled in, and only those with a small amount of hope kept holding on. Smash Bros. 3DS releases. No Ridley. No sign of him anywhere. However, that takes a backseat to a new mission objective. Get Mewtwo back. Smash fans around the world are angered. Where was their favorite psychic legendary? They didn't have time for Barney the dinosaur with wings anymore. The 50-fact extravaganza came and managed to do two things: deconfirm Ridley and confirm Mewtwo. All hope seemed lost. The community was devastated. Fast forward a couple of months and the Super Smash Bros. Fighter ballot is announced. Participants pick a character they want to see more than anything, cast their vote, and then hope for the best. How did this change the course of history for our beloved space pirate? Not really much at all, actually. People had grown to accept the fact that Ridley was a stage hazard. Wasting a vote on something that is clearly unable to be in the game twice led people to pursue other goals such as Operation Bring Snake and Wolf back. Fast forward even further. A fiery Smash Ball sends people into a frenzy. This was it. It was do or die time. And finally, after years of waiting, years of requesting, all of the hype in the world came out at once. Pichu reconfirmed for Smash. Ridley hits the big time, baby! After evolving from a stage background to a trophy to a boss fight to a stage hazard, the ruthless space pirate finally makes his playable debut in the Smash Bros. Series. However, a key question comes into play. Why is Ridley so loved by the Smash community? Aside from meme culture, the answer comes in part through his history with the franchise considered underrepresented when it comes to characters in Smash, the Metroid series. Ridley has been an iconic character to Nintendo since the era of the NES. He has appeared as Samus's nemesis in most of the Metroid games, including Zero Mission, the Prime series, Other M, Super, Fusion, and Samus Returns. In fact, the only Metroid games Ridley has not made an appearance in are Prime Hunters, Echoes, Federation Force, and Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Even then, Ridley appears in the Metroid 2 remake, Samus Returns, officially retconning the original version of this game. When you think of Samus, the enemies that usually come to mind are the Metroids or Ridley. Ridley's boss fights are also some of the most memorable boss fights in the series, helping to further engrave his name in Nintendo history. Aside from his relevancy as an enemy to Nintendo, Ridley is much more than a ferocious beast for Samus to claim as a prize. Ridley is the cunning leader of the Space Pirates group, being shown to be extremely intelligent and actually possess the ability to speak. Ridley also just so happens to be an extremely cruel being. He kills for fun, and enjoys the misery of other creatures, killing Samus's parents and tormenting her with taunts of her mother's corpse being used to heal Ridley's body. Ridley has also cheated death on a number of occasions, giving him the title the Cunning God of Death. He may be a boss character. He may be large in most of the Metroid games, but this doesn't change the fact that Ridley is a huge aspect of what makes Metroid the series it is today. The love for Ridley that expands between the Metroid fanbase and the Smash community is unforgettable. This is why Ridley deserves to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed my lesson on why one of my favorite Metroid characters deserved his spot on the roster. If you have a suggestion for how I can improve, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you liked the video, be sure to like or subscribe for more of my content. Until then, I'll see ya.